Is it possible for Floki to 100x by 2025? This is consistently one of the questions we get asked most on the Bull Runners channel, and with performance like Floki's, I can see why. Imagine being able to take $100 and to turn it into 10,000, or to turn 10,000 into a million, and even 25,000 into a whopping $2.5 million. It would be pretty nutty, huh? Now, by no means am I saying you should invest what you can't afford to lose. This isn't financial advice. This is simply for educational and informational purposes only. Investing in crypto is obviously risky, but these are just my opinions. Still, for context, just this cycle, Floki has put in a whopping 7,236% gain off the lows, and we're just getting started. This makes Floki one of the strongest performers this market cycle among other meme coins. And this isn't just my opinion. In fact, meme coins have consistently outperformed the market as some of the top trending percentage return type cryptos. And I challenge you to find many other cryptos, any other cryptos, like utility tokens, DeFi tokens, exchange tokens, even AI and RWA tokens that have actually outperformed the majority of strong meme coins. Like when you take a look at the data, even over the last 3 months, meme coins still is outperforming everything else over DeFi 2.0, L1s, AI, RWA, and the list goes on. This has led many people to believe that this is truly the meme coin cycle, as meme coin dominance is increasing in 2025. And I learned a long time ago not to question why something is pumping or even to try to make sense of it. Instead, I just follow the money. True in investigative journalism and also true in markets. If something is performing and it looks like it has strong relative strength, then this is my philosophy on investing in markets, and it seems to work pretty well. Bet on the dark horse in the race and against conventional wisdom, because conventional wisdom might lead you to believe, well, it looks expensive relative to last week or last year. And that doesn't mean that you won't also think the exact same thing as the price continues to rally and pump even further 1 to 2 years down the road. Except this time with a bit more regret, because you remember the price that it was when you could have invested. The first best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. And so let's take a look at the relative performance of Floki to something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and even XRP since the lows back in 2022. So first we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Since this time frame, Bitcoin is up about 375% versus Floki's 43%. When you look at Ethereum is up only 190%. When you look at Solana is up 621%, and even XRP is currently up 243%, outperforming Ethereum, but behind Bitcoin and Solana. And all 4 of those are well behind Floki's performance. So in this video, I'll do my best to cover some of the key catalysts I believe that will make Floki one of the chosen meme coins of this bull market cycle. I'll also cover the price action, and by the end of the video, give you a realistic price target for Floki based on many of these factors. So if you're feeling blessed and bullish, comment 777, and if you're going to be the wealthiest person in your family tree, smash the subscribe button. Before we dive in, a quick reminder that the opinions in this video are for informational and educational purposes only and do not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. All investments, including cryptos, carry risks and potential losses. Always do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. We are not licensed financial advisors, and relying on our content for financial decisions is at your own risk. By watching this video, you agree we are not responsible for any losses or damages, and we do not guarantee any specific results or outcomes. Some of the links below may be affiliate links, and we may earn a commission, which actually helps support this channel and helps us to create value-based videos like this. We also hold some positions in the cryptocurrencies that we talk about, but that's only because we do what we believe in. However, this should not be interpreted as a recommendation for you to do the same. With that said, let's get into the video. Hello and welcome back to the Bull Runners channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul, and directly from a very solid analyst in the crypto space that I actually do respect. There's a lot of crap in terms of crypto Twitter or X. However, I would say Miles is pretty trustworthy and does a good job. job. That said, he even believes that memes will continue to lead this entire cycle. And if you continue to deny it, you're not going to be very happy in 12 months' time. And I would say the exact same. If you continue to ignore Floki, I don't think you're going to be too happy 12 months from now. Now, what's truly insane is that memes really started to take off, or at least meme coins, in 2021. However, back then they had no real search volume, and arguably there were no real meme coins aside from Doge and SHIB. So those were really the key search phrases. However, since that point in time, we've seen an explosion in the growth of meme coins. Back in 2023, we hit a high of 29 in terms of search volume on Google. Then in 2024, we saw a new high of 62. As of right now, this month, we're projected to hit the all-time high search volume November 17th through the 23rd of 2024 for meme coins, because everything is starting to explode and take off, and you don't want to get left behind. And I understand maybe you've chased markets in the past and then you got totally wrecked, which is why sometimes people are hesitant to buy into a move like this, considering the market already pumped about 141% off of the recent lows on November 5th. And because Floki moves so strongly, you might be hesitant or to want to wait for a pullback. However, I don't think that's the best move. Now, again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, but I'm going to explain why here shortly. This is actually not really that big of a move, considering we have failed or have yet to break out to a new all-time high, and we've printed one of the most beautiful patterns I've ever seen in crypto history. But I'm going to explain why this matters here closer to the end of the video. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 different reasons or catalysts that I believe are going to take Floki not only to new all-time highs, but can set many of you up for life if you have the courage to invest in it. Now, for reason number 1, there are apparently rumors that tomorrow or Wednesday or whenever you're really watching this video, that Coinbase is going to list Floki, which is why this is so time sensitive, because if it actually happens, this would be insane for Floki. And even someone right down below said, I need a real meme with real utility, and that's Floki. And that's something that we're going to cover here shortly in the rest of the video. However, this person, Immortal Crypto, basically shared that Pepe pumped extremely hard after the Coinbase listing, and now he wants to study Floki and what it could do when Coinbase lists as well. And it's the very similar pattern in terms of the meme coins. As you can see, keeping up a trend right here. And this is obviously Pepe. Then Coinbase listing is announced, and a big pump straight through any resistances that were previously held. In similar fashion, Floki is painting a very similar price structure and pattern. So is it possible that a Coinbase listing is going to pump Floki to new highs? And again, by the time you're watching this, you might know. However, if you're lucky enough to actually check this video out and watch it before a Coinbase listing, this may be your shot. Now, I want to be clear, just because you're watching this after a Coinbase listing, if it does occur, does not mean you're too late, and we're going to explain why again a little bit later in this video. But let's move on to reason number 2. When you take a look at all of the major market cap meme coins like Dogecoin, SHIB, Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat, or Whiff, ranking in at number 6, we have Floki with a $2.3 billion market cap. And relative to the top 2, or even just Dogecoin, that is still quite small. But what really stands out with Floki above the rest, I've done a lot of homework into virtually all of the major market cap cryptos, or at least meme coins, is that Floki is the only one that has true utility. For example, when you go to Floki.com, which is their website, you can see that they offer an insanely large ecosystem with a very consistent team, a consistent roadmap, all sorts of things from Valhalla, which we're going to talk about, TokenFi, staking, FlokiFi, NFTs, prepaid Visa and MasterCards with Floki on them, a trading bot, and even a .floki domain name service. When you check out their blog on Medium, you can see that they're consistently posting and doing really big deals. For example, Floki is expanding in Dubai at the Wafi Mall, how they plan events over in Delhi, India, how they're even doing F1 sim racing partnerships and helping other tokens launch. Virtually no other meme coin is on top of the ball as much as Floki is. But what I'm most excited about, and I think what the team is most excited about, is Valhalla, which is something that they are considering their flagship utility product that has been in development for 3+ years and offers a full play to earn economy. In other words, the more that you play it, the more that you earn. Now, here's the reality. You don't have to be a gamer to understand that incentives really do run the world. If people are incentivized to play this game and then they want to use those rewards in terms of Floki to build their character up inside of that play to earn economy or ecosystem, it's like a never ending positive feedback loop that is really going to pump the price of Floki. And this is going to be worldwide and allow for a lot of players around the world to earn an actual living from gaming. So if you want to learn more about Floki, and in particular Valhalla, their play to earn NFT metaverse, then head on over to the website, scroll down till you see this, click on visit website, and here you can learn a heck of a lot more, watch live game trailers, and even start playing. Reason number 3, and this is something that I've covered in the past, but I think is extremely important if you're going to take your investing seriously and you don't want to carry as much risk as other meme coins on things like pump.fun or things that are going to go and rug, is when you go over to certic.com, which is arguably the biggest and most trusted Web3 and blockchain auditing company, you can look up Floki and click on that link right there. And you're more than welcome to do so, as it has a AA rating, is in the top 10 percentile of all cryptos they've ever audited, and is currently ranked at number 50 here. But across the board, they rank extremely high, from market to community to governance to their code, their operational, and even their fundamental statistics. And you can just scroll right through here and see where they really excel. And if you really want to nerd out, everything is here for you to check out. Reason number 4 is the actual price of the token. As you can see here, the token price is currently 0.000249. Now, why this is important, not because there is an insane amount of the total supply, 9.68 trillion, or even the fact that most of that is circulating, which is actually very positive for the price, but because, like most memes that perform well, when it comes to normies entering the space and buying on platforms like Robinhood, they like cheap tokens because they don't understand market cap. And so this can actually play a very large role in what I like to call the normie effect. These random people all over the world don't understand investing, but they see the price go up, they see a friend make money, they're like, Bitcoin is expensive, I can't afford a whole Bitcoin. Ethereum's expensive. Heck, even buying 1,000 XRP now is expensive, right? What if I just put $100 into Floki? And if you did, you would own 400,000 plus tokens. To them, owning 400,000 plus tokens gets them excited because they don't understand market cap. And so they might think, if this thing goes to $1, I have $400,000. And so this is a very positive thing for the entire project and the price action on Floki. So yes, this type of a price is actually really intelligent from the meme coin perspective. Normies will eat it up. Now, really quickly, before we dive into that 5th reason, if you haven't already, head down to bullrunners.com. The link is in the description below. If you've been enjoying this video and you've been learning something new and you would like to dive deeper into the realm of crypto and potentially commit to becoming a crypto millionaire in 2025. Now, I can't guarantee your results, but what I can guarantee is that this is the #1 platform that we recently built out to help people like you not only get educated from everything from DeFi yield farming to airdrop farming to technical analysis to finding the best altcoins in the game. And virtually we do most of that work for you. But we also have 100+ hours of expert curated courses from people worldwide who are the best of the best in crypto that have actually partnered with us and filmed videos directly inside of this platform. Now, here's why you're going to want to do it sooner rather than later. We currently have 291 members. This is consistently climbing day after day after day. And when the bull market is in full swing, we are going to reach that 1,000 member mark where you're no longer going to get access to the special bonuses that are mentioned inside of this video. So if you want to learn more about this platform, head on over to bullrunners.com. Just watch this video right here, which explains exactly what you're going to get, how you're going to get it, and why it's so valuable. So one last time, head to bullrunners.com. Link is in the description or the pinned comment below, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's get back into the video. And for your final reason, we are looking at the price action. This chart is one of the most beautiful and large charts I've ever seen when it comes to a cup and handle. So if I take a drawing tool or a line for a resistance, you can see that we have a resistance right up here at the 0.0003 range. The first time we touched it was back in 2021. The second time we touched it was this March. The third time we touched it was in June when a lot of meme coins were pumping. And since that point in time, we have failed to break above that range. But if I take a drawing tool and just make it simpler on you, you can see that right here, we have our cup, and yet again, we are about to have a completed handle. When we break above this 0.0003 range, when you have a 3+ year consolidation cup and handle, the breakout can be absolutely face melting. And with the rest of the crypto market running and making some new highs, and with meme coins outperforming the rest of the market, I expect this breakout to take us to some insane levels through 2025. I find it highly unlikely that it's going to bounce right back below this line when it truly breaks out. If anything, it's going to continue to run and put in new highs that you did not even think were possible of happening. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed to happen. I am not a fortune teller, or I don't have a time machine, but what I can tell you is I've seen these types of things play out in the past, and they always exceed my expectations. So yes, obviously we have that major cup and handle, and I'll give you a target that's realistic here very shortly, but let's just dive into that daily time frame. Here I have a 10 and 20 EMA, and as you can see here, the price not only broke above its recent range high right over here, but now it's starting to paint a new trend. You can see that we have a series of higher lows and higher highs. Here's our major low that came all the way down here. Here's our next major low that is higher than the previous low, and each high is consecutively higher. So not only do I expect us to reach our all-time high range and then potentially break out on that multi-year cup and handle, but I can also see us just pulling back just slightly back into this 10 EMA, which has now crossed over the 20 EMA for a slow moving average right here. This is what you would consider a very bullish pattern. So even a pullback into this range, if anything, is a buy the dip type of a scenario. However, if we continue to hang out here and the price action looks something like this, where it really starts to pump on a Coinbase listing, not only are we going to blow right through this range, but it's really going to be the catalyst that drives this thing to some new all-time highs. So the real question is it possible for this thing to 100x this bull market cycle? And I'll be honest with you, I don't think that is very realistic. Now, before you get all mad and say, oh my gosh, clickbait, this is a question that people actually have consistently. And obviously, I want you to learn and be educated about how these things actually work. Right now, the market cap at 2.38 billion. If we 100x, would have to be $238 billion. Not a single meme coin has ever done that. And I would argue if anything is going to hit $100 billion, $200 billion first, it's probably going to be Dogecoin, now that it has a lot of marketing legs behind it. However, if Dogecoin hit a $200 billion market cap, you're only like 4xing your money. Whereas here you can at least 10x, 20x your money in the same period of time because it is a far smaller market cap. So if, for example, this thing were to hit something like $80 billion or even $70 billion this bull market cycle, what would the price actually be? In other words, if we did hit that $70 billion range, which I think a major market cap altcoin, or better yet, meme coin, can actually do this cycle, considering it is the super cycle for memes, and this is one of the best meme coins in the entire space, this would actually give us like a 29x return. In other words, from today's prices, if we did that, the price would go to 0.00727, or almost one whole penny. But one whole penny would provide you an insane return. Again, 2,800% is no small amount. Think about it this way. $1,000 turns into $28,000. $280,000, and $10,000 turns into $280,000 plus dollars. And heck, if I took a fib scale and tossed it from the top of the range, which is the top of the cup, and then pulled it down to the very bottom of the range or the very low, you can see this almost perfectly coincides just above that 1618 range. So yes, even if we didn't hit that range, I think my targets would be about 0.0047 all the way up to 0.0027. And any of these is a really good return. Go and talk to any fund manager, go and talk to any traditional investor. They're going to laugh at you for wanting something like this. But the reality is this type of a chart pattern doesn't come too often, and a breakout will spell riches for many folks who have courage to take the trade. So there you have it, folks. Floki is an amazing tool. And by the way, if you are wanting to buy Floki, one of the easiest ways to do that is actually through their very own Telegram bot. You can find the link in the description below, and go ahead and click on that link for the Telegram trading bot. And it's the easiest way to basically not only just create an account where you can buy it directly on the bot, so you don't have to worry about private keys. Not only is it very safe and secure, and thousands upon thousands of users are currently using it, but they even incentivize you over at Floki to use their bot specifically. All you have to do is send money from any centralized exchange into the trading bot, and then from there you can trade and buy and sell Floki and other tokens inside of that ecosystem. But one last time, if you haven't already and you learned something, you got value from this video, head on over to bullrunners.com and also subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And just watch this video. All you have to do is watch this video, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I think for a lot of folks who are very serious and want to commit to becoming a crypto millionaire this next year, which again, we don't guarantee, we can't tell you exactly how to show up or what to do. You have to make these decisions for yourself. You have to commit. But this is a great way for you to put money behind that commitment, which is likely going to make you show up. And everything we offer inside of this platform, Altcoin Pro University, is worth so much more. And I would hope it makes you so much more money than you could ever imagine. So thanks so much for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.